damn, this Balkan is getting expensive. We need to take our motorhome to the service and book a hotel, and now our drone crashed. So sometimes life is that way.
Life is really expensive sometimes.
It seems, especially VANLIFE. Dobro utro!
Good morning from North Macedonia.
This was just a quick stopover for one night.
It was yesterday morning when Sarah was looking for weather forecast and yelled, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes, and we saw that North Macedonia and Kosovo weathers got worse.
Almost 40 degrees, so no way we are going there.
So even on the mountain side it's really hot, and on the plain sides it's over 40, so we need to move.
When it's hot in the daytime it's tolerable, but when it's hot during the nighttime it's awful because you cannot sleep.
Yeah. So,
and we live this lifestyle chasing the good weather.
Chasing the sun in the winter and chasing good weathers in the summertime.
Escaping the heat.
Escaping the heat.
What we are going to do is make a little U-turn and turn back and enter maybe
Albania.
Yeah, that's our plan.
So we're gonna drive quite a much today and tomorrow.
Let's see where we end up, but we really need to escape the heat. This forest road was a bit tricky to drive, but Joni was an excellent driver, so we did not scratch our van. The scary part is still to come. We need to drive there and not hit those really close to be tree trunks. We did some research, and prices in Albania seems to be much more higher than here in North Macedonia, so we will go to grocery shopping here and then take the cheap diesel and then start driving. Long day ahead. Thanks for traveling with us.
So this was our place to spend the night, not in the city, even we are going right in the morning to the city. A little tricky to come here, and also the road through North Macedonia wasn't that nice. Yeah, there was tarmac, but it was really curvy. So luckily we didn't have our dogs with us. So we admired the city blinking lights yesterday from here on top of this hill. There's a lot of mosques on this area, and they were actually making noise the whole evening. They were praying there. We are just going to drive down from the hill and go for some grocery shopping. Good feeling at the moment. Even if this time of the morning time it's too hot already. So hopefully we can make these grocery hauls really fast and efficiently, and then we can drive with our AC on to Albania. Yeah, plans change. We were planning to go to Kosovo. That would be our new country day again, that we haven't actually been, never, but weather cards were not on our side, so we are going to Albania.
Yay for tuna and ice cream! Let's go!
Now we have full tank of diesel, so we can drive away from Macedonia. Macedonia has the cheapest diesel in the whole Balkan area, so we filled up. We just have to find somewhere to fill up the LPG for our LPG tanks. There are lots of roadworks here in Macedonia, which is bonus thing. This road ended here. Yeah, Google Maps said that don't drive from there, and we still drove there because Organic Map said that it's good. But it's not. So, little detour.
There's so little roads overall in Macedonia, but they are building them so fast.
Sometimes traveling is like this. You don't know where you end up or which route. We have a detour of not much, bit over 1 hour, so not bad. So we have a 2.5 hours to Albanian border. Let's go. I thought this would be an adventure day for Joni, but no.
Yeah, what a shame we don't get into adventure today. Goodbye Macedonia, you were a really great road tripping country, but at this time of the year you are too hot for us to handle, so we will escape the heatness to the mountain. But we really did enjoy being in the beautiful countryside. Yeah, we went to the grocery store to stock up some supplies so we don't have to go to the grocery store in Albania. And now we will continue our journey. In the markets there were a lot of traditional products on the sale. So charring things and medicine.
Cupping that you do on your skin. And also there was a kettle and perch shampoos. Yeah. That you don't find anywhere else than in Macedonia. But now, bye bye Macedonia.
We're entering border crossing, and usually I'm really scared to do this border crossing. I'm afraid they find something from our van that we did not even knew we have, or our passport are not valid or whatever. So these are really scary situations. But this time I'm relaxed, I'm cool as a cucumber, so I think it's kind of bad omen, and I'm pretty sure they will search our van entirely and go through all our stuff. And I don't want that to happen because it's hot outside.
First impressions of Albanians, even before we have actually crossed the border, they yield. There was lots of Albanian cars on that last village before the border, and they yielded. Macedonians, they don't yield. So it will be pleasant days ahead.
We are already in Albania, and we were planning to drive to the biggest city, but we did notice they are selling the SIM card here right after the border, so it's a good sign. We don't have to drive to the big city. And Vodafone has a really expensive prepaid, so we advise not to take it, but take this one SIM card. It's so much cheaper. How lucky we are. Now we can just continue our driving to the mountains, cold mountains.
Yay, we got the internet. Now just gonna give her cash.
We filled up our diesel tank in Macedonian side because diesel in Albania is almost €2 per liter, so 1.8 something. Ooh, that's so expensive. And this part of the road is kind of bad condition. It's so fun to see that these Albanians have a brand new Mercedes and they are so afraid to drive fast with this bad road, so it's entertaining to us. This construction road has been continuing forever and ever, and all of a sudden our fridge door opened and all the hummus was spilled out. So now everything is in oily and grease and we need to wipe everything. Yeah. This was the first time our fridge opened in Albania because of the bad roads. It feels like we are time traveling and being in a Poland 15 years ago. Crazy drivers. Joni has to take back his words, saying Albanian drivers yielding because they are driving middle of the road and speeding and
crazy speeding, not just a little bit speeding, crazy.
Dangerous level. And there is this drainage next to the road that looks super scary because I'm next to the drainage and it seems like our tire is falling to the drain.
This is the end of our road today. The curvy road and dangerous road is left behind, and it was sandy and awful in the same time. Yeah, we got our van here just beside the mountains there and enjoying these views. What a beautiful views. Yeah, grassy fields here, and we have been actually enjoying the day on the road, so what we do on those days is easy food. And we bought from Macedonia frozen pizzas. This is the first time being in Albanian Alps. I think these are already the Albanian Alps region because you have those pointy ones which are approximately in 3 kilometers. We are going north where they are much nicer Alps also. But we are going there slowly. We are gonna drive tomorrow as much as we have powers and maybe find ourselves in some national park beside Kosovo border.
This whole Balkan road trip is getting so much more expensive than we thought.
Found it! 7 years. 7 years this drone fly really nice footage for us. And now one of the motors broke and it fell like rock down here. Well, it has been really great. I have been flying like 200 times with this drone without any spare parts, and back in the days it was 500 euros, so it has paid all those 500 euros for sure.
But damn, this Balkan is getting expensive. We need to take our motor home to the service and book a hotel, and now our drone crashed, so sometimes life is that way.
Life is really expensive sometimes.
It seems, especially when life.
Oh, those! We are in Albania and there are tens of thousands of bunkers all around the country. Just the size of this. Yeah, there was a crazy leader in Albania back in the days and he was paranoid about somebody invading Albania. So they built tens of thousands of these bunkers. Usually all your equipment will be broken in the same time, so I'm just waiting until this GoPro 10 is gonna be broken down, because it has been working also for years for us. We have used the same camera for I think 3 years now. Yeah. But first night in Albania, really beautiful place and really enjoyable views around our van. So that is our goal for every night, so we achieved it and we have the really beautiful places around us. Only sad thing that there's stray dogs.
Joo.